All right, 90s kids, listen up. This one's gonna hit especially close to home, and I know that you're not gonna wanna miss it. Not a 90s kid? That's all right too. I mean, you're only like the second best generation under the age of 30, but hey, who am I to judge? Okay, like I said, 90s babies, when I think of nostalgia, there's few things that are more nostalgic than watching TV on a Saturday morning. And while other kids were watching morning cartoons like SpongeBob, I spent my time watching things like Trucks with the iconic personalities like Stacey David, and of course, who could forget the one and only Gale Banks. Gale Banks had his consistent conversations about adding power, creating better performance, and overall, just having a better, more reliable truck in general. But who exactly is Gale Banks? How did he get started in the market? What products does Banks Manufacturing make? And of course, where'd they come from? I'm Dustin with Custom Offsets. You can find me at dusty.co on Instagram, and today we've got a spicy one for you guys. Today we are diving head first into one of the biggest names in the truck performance industry. This company has been around for decades, created some of the best products on the market, and overall has just been extremely successful when it comes to performance for your pickup. That's right, today we're sitting down from right here in the hills of a beautiful northern Alabama/Tennessee to find out the truth about Banks Engineering. Let's get it. Before we get into the rich history of this granddaddy performance company, I gotta tell you, if you guys wanna check out any of the Banks Power products, you can do so at customoffsets.com. Yes, you heard that correctly. If you didn't already know, we're actually offering performance parts now, and it's pretty freaking awesome. Okay, into the video. So to understand exactly who Banks Power is, we have to take it back a little bit. Gale Banks began his brilliant history in hot rodding in 1956 when he tore down the engine on his very own mother's 1931 Ford Model A. See, Gale's always had a knack for adding more horsepower to an engine, and the Model A was a prime example of just that, where he gained over 65 horsepower from his modifications. 2 years later, while trying to find a way to pay his way through college, Gale launched his very own engine business. This would continue for the next few decades until ultimately it led to the foundation that he built the entire business on that you see today. First offering complete engines for specific builds, by the 1980s, Gale Banks was the go-to guy for high performance, get this, marine engines. In terms of the business, Banks Power is actually owned by Gale Banks Engineering, which oversees both Banks Power and Banks Technologies. Now, fun fact for you, if you're not familiar with them, Banks Technologies actually designs and manufactures engines for the US military and is the exclusive supplier of the US Army's Joint Light Tactical Vehicle Program, or JLTV for short. Every JLTV is equipped with a Banks D866T 6.6 liter diesel engine, which is based around the Duramax L5P engines. When it comes to product offerings, Banks Power offers diesel and gas performance products, including intakes, exhausts, tuners, intake manifolds. One of the coolest things about the Banks Power lineup is that all of their products are 50 state legal, meaning that they're available to you regardless of which state you live in. They also hold over 20 patents and more than 60 total trademarks. Best part yet, over 90% of their products are produced right here in the USA, with their goal to be 100% US made in the next few years. When you buy Banks Power, you're buying more than just a name though. Each product is heavily tested in-house against virtually every product in the same market. Banks Power doesn't aim to be the first to the market with their new products, they aim to be the best in the market, period. Besides that, if that's not enough for you, Gale Banks himself is actually still chief engineer for Banks Power and eagerly reports to work 6 days a week. It is notable that not only is he present and in the office, but Gale sits in on virtually all of the design meetings and is still heavily involved in development and testing of new products. All of this is cool, but what it really means is that if you're buying a Banks product, the man himself, Gale Banks, is involved with it in some way. Banks Power is still the only company to have set records at the Bonneville Salt Flats in both automotive and diesel truck classes. Banks Marine engines have also propelled racing boats to national and world championships over the years. In the quest for greater engine performance and endurance, Gale set his first speed record of 189 miles per hour in 1960 at El Mirage Dry Lake, piloting a 1953 Studebaker. Since then, Gale has been in the winner's circle literally dozens of times, laying claims to titles such as the world's fastest passenger car, the world's fastest diesel pickup truck, the world's fastest motorhome, and most recently, the world's fastest diesel drag racing truck. Holy cow. At the end of the day though, what truly sets Banks Power apart from other companies? The answer is quite simple. At the core of Banks Power are ideals that Gale Banks holds true himself. Old-fashioned business ethics, top-notch service, coupled with industry-leading technology. Scientifically proven to perform and competitive prices. Banks is truly more than just a product on a shelf, but a company that prides itself in products that are developed, tested, and ran by the people who give a damn about the performance industry. Do you have any experience with Banks Power products? Let us know down in the comment section below, and like always, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, because I know that there's like 60% of you watching this video that haven't yet, and you should do it because it'd be really cool. All right, I'm gonna go back to vacation. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.